Hello everybody and welcome back to Hades. 1.0 is out now and I'm unbelievably excited. It's been a long journey for it to get here. I've amassed 99 videos. This is video 100 on this game. We've been covering it for a long time. Each update has felt honestly like the 1.0 release for the game basically. And I am unbelievably excited to jump in at 0% here. See what the full game has to offer from the very beginning. If you have not heard of Hades, it is Supergiant's masterpiece roguelike. The people who brought you Bastion, Pyre, everything like that, Transistor. This is their roguelike, and it is amazing.
Reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share.
But we're gonna start from the get-go. It is a roguelite, meaning that there is some meta progression that makes you stronger in between runs of this roguelike. So genuinely, I don't know how far we're gonna get here in the first run, because we only have 50 health, no extra lives, only one dash, only one gem. This is all stuff that if you've seen me play the game before, we've had like a lot of strength and we gotta get it back by amassing all kinds of meta currencies throughout these runs here. But yes, I will try to explain the game from the beginning here, because you may be jumping in for the very first time. If so, welcome. My name's Retromation. I put out videos on roguelikes and more every single day, and I like Hades, like a lot. So we're gonna pop in here. This is our first room. Normally there's enemies in here in a regular run, but we're gonna pop in here. This is where we're gonna get our first boon here from the gods, assuming we have to clear enemies. I don't know if there's like any kind of tutorialization or anything.
I'm leaving. Try and stop me.
Doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it. I could have sworn. But yeah, so we obviously, we got ourselves our sword. There's all kinds of different weapons you can get. They all have their own unique attack patterns. They all have their own left click, if you're playing them with mouse and keyboard like this, their basic attack. They also all have a special, which is potentially not yeah, I like that on my mouse button instead. So yeah, they all have their own special as well that does their own unique thing. The sword one is pretty simple. It's just an AoE attack right here. And then with every single weapon you can also cast, which is throwing this gem out here that is now stuck in him until either it falls out after a certain amount of time or we kill him. You see it right there. Then it drops it on the ground. Basically, it does a decent amount of damage. There's things throughout the game. It's basically just yet another way for different moves to interact. You can upgrade your attack by getting boons, like the thing that was on the door. You can upgrade your special by getting boons, and you can also upgrade your cast. So it's really just yet another axis of interaction that you can have to grow your character effectively. But boom, you can also, you see we get do a little bit of extra damage by slam them into the wall. Let's see if we can do it again here. Get that. I killed them on their way into the wall. All right, so here we go.
It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Alright, so we're going to be running through. We are trying to escape Hades here. And all the gods up on Olympus are going to be helping us out, giving us different kind of boons. We can get an upgrade to our attack that makes our attack stronger, 40% more damage. And it can also deflect, meaning it can reflect projectiles, or even reflect like melee attacks if we time it correctly. We can also get a cast, which was the right-click little gem. Gives us the ability to do more damage with that and deflect. Also, your dash deals damage and can deflect. I actually really like... I really like both of these quite a bit. I think the cast is even pretty good, too, if I remember correctly. I think they're, like, all pretty darn good. I'm gonna go with just a simple one. Just go for the extra 40 damage and a, and a deflect on our sword. Okay, this right here is Darkness. That is going to be one of our meta currencies that we're going to need to use to get stronger over time here. Oh, but there's all kinds of weapons, all kinds of different aspects to the weapons. So, like, There's the sword. I'm not going to spoil too much in case you want to remain unspoiled, but I'll spoil one, for example. There's the sword, and there's the bow, and there's a bunch of other weapons. And there's also basically sub-weapons within it. So there's all kinds of different swords that you can unlock. And that kind of takes the place of characters in this game. There's no separate characters. You are always playing as Zagreus, son of Hades here. There we go. We got 10 darkness.
Its own reward.
And now we got to pick. We can either go over here, get another boon from Athena. There's different gods. They all have their own different set of boons they can give you. Or we could go over here and get Obol, a.k.a. just money, gold, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to go with the extra boon. This is one of the rarest roguelikes that genuinely has a story. And it pulls it off in such a good way. And one of the things that's been introduced in the 1.0 update is the fact that there's now finally like a true official ending. It no longer apparently goes, and then Zagreus died because he slipped on a banana peel, effectively. Which is not, I'm not even stretching it, that is a legit thing. That happens sometimes. Okay, so you can resist 5% damage from foes' attacks, doesn't sound amazing. Later on, throughout progression, we're going to get the ability to get, like, blue, blue, purple, and, and, what was there? Is there not another one? Blue, purple, and then there's red, yeah, after that, but you can't, whatever. Different rarities of these that will make them stronger. We can either get that through meta progression or just, I think, sheer luck. I don't know if we can get it yet or not. Let's get the dash being able to deflect here. So now you see that around our shield, we can do a little bit of damage as we dash through things, and we can reflect attacks like we can with our sword. The two together, I feel like we're going to be able to deflect a decent amount of stuff. Yeah, there's darkness is one of the meta currencies. Another one is the chthonic keys right here. These can be used to either unlock new weapon aspects. I don't know if you see, there's gonna be a little bit I'm gonna have to relearn. I don't know if you have to unlock the weapons using them. I think you do. Oh, okay, so that guy is, I believe, what are they called? Are they called champions? He's got a little bit of extra armor to him. You can't really knock them back very well while they have armor. Boom.
Where I can use this.
But yeah, there's like five or six different types of meta currencies to make you stronger between runs. So you gotta kind of balance all of them. They all do different sorts of things. This right here, this is a health upgrade. One thing that I like about Hades over a lot of other roguelikes is it is literally impossible to backtrack. But there's also literally nothing that is required, that would be required for you to backtrack for. It's basically just, you pick your path, you go down that path, you never have to turn back. There's like, I feel like there's a lot of merit to roguelikes having backtracking for min-maxing and stuff like that. But I super appreciate that it does not play well with the pacing of Hades. If you were to be like, and then Zagreus walked back 5 rooms to pick up a pile of gold. It's just doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, so we have $55. This is a shop, but I don't think we have enough to buy anything. So I think we're gonna just say no, thank you, not right now. Go over to get the key here. Oh boy, big boom. All right, I'm pleased we have not gotten hit yet, but we are going to get hit. Hell, like, we genuinely may die on our first boss on our first run here. I really do think that is a possibility. Okay. Oh my goodness. But yeah, like I was saying, I literally have, at this point, I checked the playlist. I have 99 videos in this series. If you're the kind of person who likes to watch things and get the first impressions from the very, very beginning, I will link the playlist for that down below. You can see old baby Retromation learning Hades from the for the very first time from the get-go. Oh boy. Hello, sir. Come here. Come here. Can we cheese you? We can cheese you. Now that Not that I really... Oh, I got... See, look what getting cheese goes for. Oh, come on, man. Way to go, ding dong. So there's not a lot of easy ways to get health back early on in your meta progression. There will be ways... Basically, the dark... Yeah, see, we're getting wrecked now. We've lost, what, 13 health? There's going to be ways in the future to get health back as you enter, basically as you enter rooms and things of that nature. There's going to be different ways to slowly get back health. There's also wells that can heal you up, but it's random whether or not you will find one. Okay, so here we go. A couple things. This is yet another boon, of course. This is for Dionysus. You can see also underneath it, there's a little bit of a little skull. That means that this is going to be an elite encounter. Usually these are quite a bit tougher, but also the reward is usually quite a bit better. Because sometimes you have the choice between an elite encounter and a regular encounter. So this is our first mini-boss. I'm trying to do my best to deflect this stuff right back at him, because it's genuinely, it's not too hard to when it sticks on the ground so long. One done. Oh, good aim. Trying to... There we go. Yeah, these guys, they're super, super slow with their projectiles because, you know, they're slow-moving bombs, so it's much easier to reflect them. Dionysus.
That was revelry? People having a good time? Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I'll accept this message.
Hey there, Zagman. How's it going? Look, you have got to get here with the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
All right. So we do indeed have quite a bit of stuff. You take less damage while at 40% or below. You take 15% less damage when you're below 40%. Your cast lobs a large explosive burst of festive fog. It's a very good one. Your special inflicts hangover. It's effectively a stacking poison, doing 7 damage every 0.5 seconds. Our special is the AoE, the slow AoE. Generally, I think that the hangover, the poison, goes better when you can stack a lot of them. It can stack up to 5 times. You can see over there. I think it goes better with multi-hit stuff. It can be decent. It can work for sure. I kind of like the... I'm between these two. You can see that these are blue. These are better than the base white ones. And this is better than the blue. But as I said before, it's on a track. This could be a white one, a blue one, a purple one, or even a legendary, which I think is very unlikely we're going to find today. But just because it's a higher rank does not mean I want to go with that one, because this, I just don't know if it works as well with our current weapon. It might be good, but I think I'm going to go with. I would love to live. Okay, so there we go. We got some boon info there. B for boon info. A little bit more darkness. Don't mind if I do. We got to be getting close, very, very close to the end of our first floor here, where we will fight our first, trying to push you into the wall, first boss. You got to be extra careful while they got their shields on. It's kind of hard to interrupt their attacks. That's what I meant. You can knock them back. You can't really interrupt their attacks. Yeah, see right there? If we can shred them, there we go. You can interrupt their attacks when they don't have the shields. It's much safer to go aggro on them when they are in the nude. Aye! Because you really do lock yourself down into a swing here. Get out. When you start swinging, you really start locking yourself into it. There we go. Good.
The Underworld's power. Where now?
Key or darkness? Genuinely, I don't know. I think the keys are actually, I think, what helps you unlock. They might unlock the weapons, but they also, I think, unlock new things for your mirror, which is where you will spend your darkness to get stronger. I think. I will have to see how they have changed it, though. Whoa. The keys used to be used for at least unlocking the weapons as well, and then there's another thing called Titan's Blood, which you need to... get to unlock the different aspects and upgrade the weapons. It really is there. Just keep in mind, there's just a lot of meta progression currencies, and you want them all, is basically how it is. There's going to be ways to trade them in and amongst themselves. Boy, oh boy. There's a lot of stinkers here. But we're going to unlock ways to get higher ranking boons over time. At least have them show up more frequently. We're going to get more health, more dashes. Hell, we're going to get the ability to... Hades, we're going to get the ability to come back from death multiple times. It's a very, very core component of the game. Alright. Here we go. If we could get a well to heal up before the boss, that would be fantastic. Yep. There we go, there we go, there we go. Slam. Trying to use my cast here a little bit more effectively. Yep. It's a very interesting core mechanic. It's kind of, I typically liken it to being the mage build of the game. If this was like a standard Dungeons and Dragons class style system, it generally feels like your spell per se. Okay, so there is Charon. And we finally have a decent enough amount of money where I think that we can actually say, sure, buddy. Sure, buddy.
Charon's shop.
Okay. It's got a lot to say.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? And I'll just have a look around.
Okay, so we got 150 for that. So this is a Palm of Power. You buy this, and you can basically level up your boons. So there's the ranking, the white, the blue, the purple. Then it goes red, which is... It's a little fitting. We'll explain that as it comes to it. And then there's the legendaries as well. But these level them up on a separate track. There's the rarity, and then there's the level. This could maybe, maybe we level up and it would go from 40 plus 40 damage to plus 45 plus 50 damage. And you can stack that up by getting more Palms of Powers and ranking up things that way as well. Pretty handy. I kind of want to go with, I just want to see some more of the new boons here.
So with that Charon man, he's sort of, I don't know, though I am glad he's been of service.
See, this is kind of what I was thinking. He's got a lot of safety precautions. If your health is low after encounters, restore up to 30%, or gain max health when you pick up Nectar, and then get one now. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna do that. Sure, boom. That's the only way to increase our likelihood of beating this fight, in my opinion. I'm gonna spend the money here because I think there's a very real chance we actually just die.
The outermost perimeter of Tartarus, promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
And I can reckon quite a bit.
All right, in we shall go. That right there is Titan blood. We would get that if we win. Would be super, super handy.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
I want to be a good little man.
The painful way.
No.
A man after my own heart.
Okay. There we go. First major boss here. We can maybe even get some deflects in. Oh, I think we deflected that. We don't do a ton of damage. We're not, oh boy. Not good. Not good. Not good. Positive outlook. I think that means we got the thing that makes it so we're going to be taking a little bit less damage here. Getting locked down like crazy here. Trying to deflect all this. Okay. I keep on forgetting we only have one dash. That's honestly, that's maybe one of the biggest things that's really really hitting me hard is the fact that we only have one dash. You unlock another one later, and it's super handy. Oh. No, don't go on the spikes. We actually did extra damage because of our wall slam there. Okay. I mean, I don't know what the average player like gets to on their first run. I wonder. Up, up, up. Oh boy. Trying to deflect as much of that as we can. Oh boy. Hell yeah! All right. It's amazing how much more you have to try when you don't have all the upgrades. It's ridiculous, man. Oh man, I cannot wait for our second run. I feel like even just the second run is going to have so much. Restore 24 health. Oh boy. There's meta progression upgrades that are going to make it so that this heals more too. There's just all kinds of stuff. This seems new.
None other than those in the trusted inner circle of Lord Hades are authorized to enter the intricate chambers connecting the vast regions of the Underworld. But the prince decides to barge in anyway.
I barge where I please.
Restore 10% health when you enter a chamber for 3 chambers. I think that's going to be a very good call. Extra 10%, you know what? $10 for a little bit extra movement speed sounds good. We can also sell our boons to get extra money back if we want. I'm pretty pleased with the things we have. It would be nice if we would have gotten that Dionysus boon that made it so we heal up to 30% if we're under 30%. However, I do think we would have literally died if we went for that. Beautiful.
This has definitely seen better days.
That's not what I was saying. It's looking good. I do love these vistas that they have in the game. They're nice. They're nice. They're really, really nice.
The once verdant plains of Asphodel are now engulfed in scintillating flame, having been flooded by the river Phlegathon, whose hideously superheated contents could bring death swiftly even to those resistant to most heat.
All right.
We're only flame resistant, not flame proof.
It's true. I do want to mention right here where we're, like 23 minutes into the video. If you enjoy the video, I'm trying not to do it at the beginning of the video at the very least, but it's a new series and it stinks that it matters for me to say stuff like this. But if you want to enjoy, helping me out, you could enjoy helping me out by liking the video. It takes half a second. It really does. Consider doing it if you have, at least enjoyed the video up to this point, or remember to do it at the end of the video if you want. If you're still not sure if you've enjoyed the video or not, if you want to take the time to figure out if you like it or not, please, in that case, if you make it to the end, please remember to do that as well. All right, back at it. I'm dying. Don't like the video. If you like the video, please dislike the video now. Please don't. Please don't. Oh boy. I got hit. Guy bad. Streamer bad. I'm gonna go with an extra 16% damage on our sword. It's a simple one, but I think it's a very handy one. Can I check? Yeah, we got 3 keys, 45 darkness. I think that we might want to get darkness early on. I could be wrong.
Skull crushers.
Skull crushers. Those the ones? Yeah, those are the ones that jump up on your head. Jump up in the air. Oh boy. Good golly. Get out of here, my friend. Skull crusher. Okay. Is there another one? Come on. It's just a whole room of the same guys. seems like they might... I could be wrong. It seems like they may have a system in place where they try to only throw the same types of enemies at you for a bit. Oh my god, in these first few runs, which would be a really cool thing. Or in each room, at the very least, is what I sort of meant to say there. This could actually be where we die, I think. Well, there are the bomb boys. We kind of hard counter them, like I said, so maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Where are you at, my boy? Get back here. Yeah, never mind. I take it back. These guys are punks. We couldn't die to these guys if we tried. Couldn't die if we tried. You know, I'll keep going for Dionysus if we get him, because he has ways to slowly sustain you up. There's a lot of... I can't remember how many gods exactly there are. There's, what, like 8 or 9? Up. Pop. 8 or 9 or something like that. There's a lot. At the very least, it feels like roughly that much. Whoop. They all have pretty different boons to them, and there's different ways that they can combine in fun ways. Both like in a soft combined synergy, like, oh, this just happens to go well with this, and also there's a thing called duo boons, which require you to have certain boons between two gods, and then they literally combine to make a super cool, or they give you another option for a boon that uses both of their powers together to do a fun, unique, new effect. It's really, really neat. It's a great system. Please, Dionysus, show up already. Please, Dionysus, please. I mean, I'm pleased that I'm still alive, you know? I genuinely had no idea how this was gonna go with no upgrades. So we also got a nectar now, which ironically we got from Dionysus. We're gonna give it right back to him, because there's a relationship meter. You will slowly get keepsakes and things that'll help you throughout your run as well, in addition to unlocking story elements.
A right princely gift there, Zach, and just so happens I got something here I have been meaning to give you.
So you want to definitely go through and, yeah, we got the Overflowing Cup keepsake. We want to make sure you give a gift to every god and, like, basically every NPC that's going to be in the game, because they'll give you keepsakes to make you stronger. You can only have one keepsake, but this one helps you find Dionysus boons more, and it makes them stronger if you find them. All right. There we go. This is how I win. 83 bucks. There's something to be said about going here literally just to skip past a fight, but we just don't have enough money to make a shop worth going to. We could go there, maybe we could buy, like, darkness or something. But it's nothing that would help our run out.
Of death.
I thought we would get healed. This is gonna be... I'm clearing these out. Yes, we could use them to our advantage. Generally, I feel safer just not even using them at all, because it feels like a lot of times you can get overrun on this. This effectively takes the place of a mini boss, I think, and it's just like a lot. It's just a lot of enemies in a smallish confined area is what this one really is. So this guy's a different type of bomb thrower that I don't think we hard counter quite as well. Gotta be careful. Reflect back. Basically, I'm just going to try to do a big old wide set circle strafe as best I can in such a small area. Red guy, go. Get out of here. Oh, these guys are... Yeah, these are even different. Even more different. They're the ones who slam their bomb on the ground. They may be our final enemy here on this barge. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. There we go. We're going to get healed back up to 36, which is not like a lot, but it's definitely going to help.
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Now we get Ares. Generally, pretty much damage is what Ares is.
I have to say, most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
All right, your special. Our AoE inflicts doom, which is basically puts them on a little bit of a timer, and then they will take 80 damage. After you take damage, inflict doom on all foes around you. Or your cast turns into a Blade Rift, which is a spinning Beyblade that deals damage over time. I'm going to go with the Special Inflicts Doom, because it's easy enough to just do this every once in a while. And then switch to the swings. Mark them with the 80 damage. I don't know, it's like a 2 seconds, maybe? 2-second timer?
Wave makers.
Okay, let's see. There you go. See that right above their head? That huge damage was not necessarily from the... Oh, gotta get used to the radius there. Yeah, I think this is a good call. I think this is gonna increase our damage by quite a bit. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, which one is that? Is that the purple one? It is the purple one. Get away from the purple one. There's a lot happening here. I don't know if I took damage from the fire or if we almost took damage, because it takes like a second or so for it to really kick in. Okay, done it. Back to 36. Boom, we get extra max HP, which means at the end of every room we'll heal back up. Heal back up to a little bit higher amount, which is going to be nice, assuming we, you know, take damage. Making sure there's no place to go. All right. I'm going to go with Darkness, because it's kind of the, the keys will unlock options in the mirror. The Darkness will, these guys aren't going to be too bad, right? The Darkness will help us get more levels in said thing after it's already upgraded. And I think that there's already a couple things that are upgraded as we, like, literally from the get-go, so I could be wrong. Plus, worst comes to worst, we should have, like, enough keys to get something. I can't imagine they assume a brand new player would get this far on their first run. Brand new, right? You know? Oh, boy. I love the deflect, though. We've gotten a really good set of boons for kind of like, you know, handling a run that has no meta progression. We've got a good set of boons in the sense that Dionysus is just going to slowly keep us alive since we don't have any of the meta upgrades that will be healing us. Okay. So we kind of made our own healing. I'll make my own healing with Dionysus and Dionysus. $161 is maybe. I'm gonna be a brave boy. Let's go for the HP upgrade. Right here. Okay, and also we didn't have to do a fight anyways. Oh, are we on? We are on the Bone Hydra. This is probably where we die. But I thought that before too, so.
Point, relentless Zagreus must now confront a foe of unimaginable savagery who lies ahead, awaiting patiently its time to strike.
All right.
Way to spoil the surprise, old man.
Rude. All right. Here we go. Second boss. I know that this run is a run killer for a lot of new players.
Hello?
All right. Bone Hydra. I have not fought the... Oh, no. Good start. The regular version of the Bone Hydra in a long time. There's something called heat levels, which is basically makeshift difficulty increasers that you are in charge of. And it's one of my favorite ways that a game has ever done a difficulty increasing system. And one of the ways is... oh, my God. Legitimately just straight up modifying the boss fights to be basically completely different. So I've not fought this version of him in a while, and I think it's easier. It should be easier, but it's been a while. Last time I fought it, he also had like little ways to heal yourself during the fight. I'm pretty sure. Okay, these summon ads. Yeah, we gotta kill all the Bone Hydra heads here. Okay. Good enough for me. Now we're back onto the head slapping phase. No, get out! Ah, the sword, the exact same thing keeps on getting me. This is where I die. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely used to having 2 dashes. Literally every single time. I dash, and then the sword just brings me right back in. Just when I thought I was out. This is a very logical place to die. This is a very logical place to die for your first run. Makes a lot of sense. So, we're going to go back. We got all kinds of meta progression. We should be able to pop in some upgrades that will honestly, I think, make us school the Bone Hydra from the get-go.
I'm home.
Alright, what do we have?
Yes, carry on, everyone. Don't mind me.
Already.
Hi, Papa.
Stupid boy.
Yeah?
I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go, see for yourself.
Alright. So...
You have come home.
Oh, the lounge isn't even open yet. Where we can do a couple, like, basically trading things. Just looking around, seeing what we have unlocked to start here. We'll do a little bit of talking, and then we'll show off some of the upgrading systems.
Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
Alright, Achilles. You better believe we are going to come up and we are going to
There's a
pet
good
the
boy.
dog. There's achievements now that it's in 1.0. There is an achievement for petting Cerberus 10 times. We will definitely make sure we make that happen. We could just do it 10 times in a row, but you know what? We'll get that on episode 10. How about that?
Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
I believe it, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes, we are.
The prodigal son returns.
I killed you.
Everyone's saying I
You
went
did.
easy on you, Zag.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
I guess you
you
managed to get
went
home the painful way
easy
after all.
on me. It was easy, that's what it
I have a
was.
reputation to uphold. You get past me again like that, you best go all the way. Now leave me
I'll-
be and don't
you know,
think you're gonna be so
I'll
lucky
try.
next we meet out there.
Now that I'm going to get a couple meta progression upgrades under my belt, I think it's going to be way more logical. Use the mirror to grow stronger. What do we got here?
Guide me.
Greater reflex. Boom, we get an extra dash. Death Defiance would be really good as well, but you know what? Restore a small amount of health when you exit a chamber. Sounds like a good one to go for as well. So a whole extra dash. We dash twice now. Seems like a minor thing maybe, but 2 dashes instead of 1 dash is colossal. So having 2 dashes and just even healing 1 in between every single room is a very big deal. Okay, so this is how it works now. Reveal 2 new talents inside the Mirror of Night. So 5 keys. We have 3. We'll get those very shortly. I mean, almost certainly on the next run.
Okay.
Use keys to unlock a weapon. All right, so we can also, spend them to do this. I think I'm going to, like shock off. Let's get ourselves Cora knocked.
Seeker. Let's
So
do
in the
some-
next episode, we will be checking out the bow and arrow here instead. Also, hello, Skelly.
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
If you
All right.
insist.
So now, in addition, we also got our first keepsake. You can only have one on at a time, but we only have one. They also added 2 new major keepsakes here. I can't wait to... We'll eventually get to some of the brand new 1.0 stuff. I'm very excited to check that out. I know there's a new aspect to the fists. There's a couple of these here. There's even a couple new basic keepsakes, I think. I could be wrong. I think there's 2. I think there's 2 more. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But all kinds of changes that we will be slowly going over the course of time here. But you can also upgrade your keepsakes by using them, basically. You can see right down there, clear 25 encounters to rank this up. You can rank it up to 1, 2, and 3. So basically right now it makes it so that our first boon we're going to find in the run is going to be Dionysus. Which, you know, good or bad, depends on, of course, if you like that boon. You know, there's one of these for every single god. And then one for a bunch of NPCs, other NPCs as well. His blessings have a 10% chance to be rare or better. You can rank it up so that percentage chance goes up. Basically, if we would have had that on the run we were just on, everything we had probably would have been just a little bit better. All the boons from him just would have been a little bit better. We'll showcase the bow and arrow in the next episode, though, like I said. I know the escape route's back there. Let's see. Do we have the list of prophecies yet? No. So this is another way to get meta currency that we will unlock later. But as we do better and better, we should unlock more and more stuff. Oh, hey there.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Some of us more than others.
All right. Well, that is that. Just trying to get all of the little examines out of the way here.
That dark and lavishly appointed lair of the Underworld's king is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
You know I can hear you, old man.
There we go. That's going to do it for today. If you enjoyed the episode, like I said earlier, if you would enjoy to help me out, I said something along the lines of that, hitting the like button takes half a second, and it really does quite a bit. Comment on what you like about the game. And hey, check out the channel for roguelikes and more every single day. My name is Reformation. I put out all kinds of content. So much. And a lot of it is roguelikes. If you enjoy this game, you can check those out. You'll probably get a kick out of them. Like I said, if you want to watch this from the beginning, you want to get my first impressions of the game all the way up to this point, I have 99 other videos. I will link my major Hades playlist in the description below. Thank you, and I will hopefully see you next time. Bye.